Good evening everyone and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar. Today, session recap, 12th of January 2015. I hope that you enjoy great movement of Aussie. We are in a good profit, and before I begin this analysis for today, Aussie, I hope that you are in the profit now. So we are currently 15 to 30 pips in a profit, and definitely Jörg is saying sound is good. Hello from Beijing. Thanks. Can I join? Of course that you can join. So I hope that you are in the profit considering this trade. Now, as always, with our start of our webinar, I need to give you and tell you about risk disclaimer, then I can move on because we need to be very quick. I think that we can have some setups very soon. Yeah, Jörg is saying great result last week, great job, thank you, yes. Usually these recaps are pretty much successful, and I'm very glad when you make money. So today, euro dollar, pound, Australian dollar, euro Swissy, euro CAD, dollar yen, those will be setups. Before I begin with last week recap, let's see the results of last week. I need to, of course, tell you about risk disclaimer. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets as Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration that information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting this risk disclaimer, you're also proceeding further with me. Okay? Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, it's me in this case, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for the trade. These are not MBK's opinions, and the website in the video is not a .co.uk website, but the globaluse.com website. Forex is risky business, and this should not be taken as advice. It's a personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Okay? Now, all session recap trades and analysis is done with Camarilla MACD, my proprietary method. A few things about Camarilla, about our session recaps. First of all, you need to give a price a breathing room. So you can enter within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. With my daily analysis, intraday analysis, I can give you these levels. You can see that usually my levels are within that region, as in this Aussie dollar trade, 81.35 to 81.50. So that is the region, because obviously due to reasons I cannot show you all Camarilla charts and so on. When I give you the level, within 5 to 10 pips of that level you can enter in the trade, okay, within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level. And I need to, of course, say if it's in agreement with your system, because you probably using different systems and methods than I do. So if you agreed with my analysis, you can enter. Respect your stop loss. So you always need to respect your stop loss, because stop loss is what ultimately define you your risk. So if your risk is 0.3% and you can use 0.3 within, I don't know, 30, 50, 100 pips stop loss, then respect your risk and respect your stop loss. Add the spread to your stop loss. Always, always, always add the spread to your stop loss. Okay? Because, you know, spreads are things which are basically normal for every broker. So broker will either use spreads or commissions. Okay? We take one position, whichever hits first. Normally, you know, you can use scalping levels. Now, scalping levels can be taken meanwhile. So if you, let's say, if you want to take a trend trade in euro dollar, you can also try to have a little bit of scalp. So scalps can be taken you know, whenever you want, okay? But you need, of course, to watch the price movement. Alternative trades are counter trend, and positional trades are trend trades, okay? Except when I say alternative trade trend, that means that alternative trade is also a trend trade. Usually, in 95% of the time, alternative trades are counter trend trades. But it can also be, we will see today, trend trade. Then breakout trades, scalp trade levels. If I spot potential nice breakout trade, I will give you the trade. Or if I see a good scalping trade, I will also show you a good scalping trade, okay? Usage of trailing stop is highly recommended because price is moving highly volatile. Price is highly volatile, and please use the trailing stop. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow, unless I tell you otherwise on Twitter update or I made a post or I redo the analysis. But very often they are valid for today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support and resistance levels. My scalp trades are calculated by historic levels and Camarilla. You can add these levels to your system. So if you don't want to trade the exact levels and my analysis, you can also add these levels to your system, okay? Now, pay attention to my Twitter updates, and pips pool term is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on those recap entries, okay? Session recap, 5th of January 2015 trades. Euro dollar 75, cable 35, Aussie 80, New Zealand 20, Swiss yen didn't qualify, Euro yen didn't qualify, total pips pool 210, and definitely the trade of the week, although I closed the trade a little bit earlier on Aussie because I had two other trades ongoing and I closed it earlier. Definitely that Aussie trade was trade of the week, okay? Now let's see, oh wait, I didn't open my charts. Let me open my charts and I will show you what exactly happened last week, okay? This is the chart, okay, and now you can see the chart, okay? So euro dollar, this was the time of our webinar, okay? This vertical or red line, and look at this one. So this is where webinar started, and we had alternative trade kicking in. Alternative trade kicking in here at this point, okay? Buy at 1875. This is copy paste, guys. This letters and sentences here. This is what I copied from last week slides. So actually these were the slides for last week. We had buy at 1875, only 25 pips stop loss. Maximum number of pips was definitely, so this is the maximum number of pips, some 75 pips for this particular trade, okay? For this particular trade, some 75 pips, okay? So the price was rejected. You can see it was rejected very close to our entry zone, and the price has come in our entry zone and bang, it shoot it up. Now I also gave you scalping levels, guys. I also gave you scalping levels. 1950, what happened with 1950? This is when 1950 was basically good scalp trade, 1950. So apply these levels to your trading, scalping trading system or whatever you do. So pay attention. Believe me, guys, these levels are pretty accurate. Scalping levels, of course. And these trades have always good potential to go in nice profits. But scalping levels, for all of you who want to scalp, apply to your scalping templates and watch the reaction around the levels. So this is where we had also some scalping opportunities on euro dollar. Cable was definitely a good trade. 52.10 alternative buy trade. Okay, buy trade. It was 52.10. The price came to 52.20 and then it was rejected, but it went pretty much solidly, some 45 pips to the upside, okay, before it dropped. Also, we had a good scalping opportunity, as I said, on 51.75. Look to the pip, 51.75 to the pip, this candle. And I advise you to take scalps at the exact level. So guys, if you want to take scalp trades, then try to take it at the exact same levels as I post, not within 5 to 10 pips. Only alternative position trades can be taken 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level. Scalp trades should be taken at the very same levels, the exact levels, okay? And look at the potential scalp. It's 30 pips to the upside after our entry. So this scalp is also could have been pretty much successful if you have traded it, okay? Now, what also happened is Australian dollar, and that was definitely the trade of the week. We had sell position 81.30, and that 81.30 position kicked in here. It almost touched the stop loss, because stop loss was 81.60, but the price went to plus spread, of course, which is something around 2 pips, and the height of this candle was 81.56, so it didn't touch our stop loss, but it went to the target, and even more, 100 pips, but it hit the target. And scalping level 80.50, look what happened at 80.50, guys. This is 80.50, basically very, very close. Well, look at this, 80.53. No, these are definitely guidelines. At 80.50 here, 80.50, it had 18 pips of drawdown, then it shoot it up around 80.50. Okay, so definitely Aussie now is in uptrend. I'm looking to buy into dips, and yeah, today this was the setup. So I already closed this trade, and I'm waiting for another maybe dip to the downside. But this definitely has a chance for maybe another attempt to go up. Okay, then we had the New Zealand dollar, right? This was the time of our webinar. And basically what happened is we didn't, well, let's see, yeah, it was plus 20, but this plus 20 was not exactly very happy trade. We had a sell here at this region, 77.40, and I told you on Twitter to basically close the trade because we had 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 opportunities to go short. And the price dropped 15 pips, then it dropped 20 pips, then it dropped 10 pips, and it was rejected from the region. But unfortunately, it couldn't made more to the downside, and it jumped up. So I told you to close the trade, and something in between 5 to 20 pips, it was good. Swiss yen and Euro yen didn't qualify. Swiss yen, we had position sell around 19.25. But the sell was never triggered. Stop loss was 190.55, but unfortunately the price went very close to the level, but it didn't came to 10 pips of this from the close to the level. So unfortunately this wasn't hit. And Euro yen, the same thing with those yen pairs. It wasn't close to 143.30 where we had, or 20 where we had our sell, and it wasn't qualified. Although you can see, guys, the trend. I also give you the trend. I define you the trend. Position sell means that the trend is to the downside on intraday time frames, okay? And yes, it made some correction then went down. It made some correction then went down. Okay? So 210 pip pool from the last week. This week, what do I expect? I was already telling you about euro-dollar movement. Now we had NFP movement, but what I can see is that this euro dollar now, it looks like it wants to go up, and it looks like it might come to 1900. Now, why do I think that? Because you saw the reaction on euro dollar after the last NFP. NFP reaction, this was the NFP candle, okay? And which level was broken? This level was broken, guys. So this is master candle. That is how we call it. This is master candle. This candle defines support and resistance, okay? This is master candle, and it defines support and resistance. Resistance is definitely the height of the candle of the wick, and the low of the candle is support. Now, the price action was congested and trapped within these two levels before the NFP. After the NFP, the price went down, retested the lower part, but this level wasn't broken, okay? The first level which was broken is this week was broken. Breakout, retest, continuation with retail gap here. Now, if candle, this looks pretty much bullish to me from intraday perspective. We have a trend line here. Okay, this is a trend line which is sloping now to the upside. But we also have another trend line which is here. Okay, and what can happen is basically that the price will come to this level. If it breaks it, if it definitely go for this one, this is also retail gap, but the height of this candle is actually very close to 1900. Okay, so I personally cannot, I can scalp from time to time around these levels, but I would like to see a position trade. And position trade is sell around 1.1900, 90.35 stop loss, target is 17.20. I expect now more action to the downside, but still, do not forget, this should happen before 22nd of January. Of course, these setups are for today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. But general consensus is if basically 70.40 is broken, or 70.55, we go basically to 70.20 and 16.75. I'm not sure if it will happen anytime soon prior to 22nd of January, where we have basically ECB meeting and a definite decision about quantitative easing. So it might be that the good result of NFP has already been priced in. So maybe we will see up movement on euro dollar. The most obvious level for me to buy position trade is 70.80 with stop loss at 70.40 using trailing stop. The price, would like to see the price around 1.1900. Okay, if that happens. Okay, but definitely this looks like some sort of retracement start. Okay, and the first target should be this, but if this hits, it will be sold. So but it should happen today, tomorrow, or day after. If it doesn't happen, then we will need to redo intraday analysis. Scalping levels for buy for long trades are 70.55, 17.20, 16.75. Levels for sell and scalp sell are 18.75. So this is for euro dollar. Now GBP dollar. Now of course we are intraday traders, so we want to take intraday levels in account, and pound is bullish now on intraday time frames. So I'm looking to buy pound around 51.00, 70 pip stop loss, but guys, in this 70 pip stop loss, my recommended risk is 0.5. You can go with 1% of a risk, okay? But target is 52.50. Now we can have also alternative buy, its trend position, 51.20, because the price can come to 51.20, but then 58 it should have been broken, and the price still is 52.50 possible target. Okay, so guys, for me at the moment pounds looks bullish. Scalping levels are 51.15, 50.70 scalping levels for buy, and scalping levels for sell 52.75 definitely. Okay, so pound, this is this is 1 hour chart, and this is definitely this is so-called V-shaped reversal, and you can see V-shaped reversal here. Now this can look like this looks like basically maybe some correction on 4 hour time frame. That is why when we drop into 1 hour time frame we can see strong buying, and that is why I'm giving you two levels for possible trades: 51.20, 51.00. For 51.20, 50.80 is stop loss. For 51.00 is 50.30 stop loss. Targets are this. Definitely use your trailing stop. Buy scalping levels 51.15, 50.70. Scalp level for say 50, sell 52.75. Australian dollar, again, guys, do not underestimate now the power of Australian dollar. You can see that the whole intraday was buying into dips, and we are still looking to buy into dips on this pair. Definitely dollar is having some retracement here. I was also looking to sell dollar yen. I will give you my potential trade, but unfortunately dollar yen is falling. It doesn't give us any possibility to short it. So now dollar is losing its steam. Pound is pretty much stronger today than it is dollar. Australian dollar is also stronger. Only euro is a little bit behind. But still, for Aussie, I look to buy. So we are in the profit from today's trade. So for all of you who joined later, this was my analysis for today. The price has come to this level and it's in a profit now. It was 30 pips in a profit, 20 pips. Now it's something around 15 pips, but I already closed the trade. And I'm waiting for another maybe chance for a long trade, okay? And long trade can come again around 81.35, 81.00 stop. Target is still 82.15 with 82.60, again ultimate target. I don't think that it could go above this 82.60 soon. You know, well, dollar is having a retracement, and we need to be very careful. Definitely, yeah. It depends on Greece, ECB, not just euro, but it also will have some effect on dollar, but limited, of course, effect. So on Australian dollar, we can buy around 81.35, 81.00 is the target, stop loss, 82.15 and 82.60 are targets. Scalping levels 81.00, 80.50. Okay, 81.00, 80.50, and scalping levels for a sell. Definitely this is a mistake. So for a sell, scalping level is, I will correct this. Scalp level for a sell is 82.15. 82.15 is the level where we can also try to make some sells. Okay, and look at the chart. So Australian dollar, big move to the upside. Big move to the upside. Look how big the movement is, and now we are trying, we bought it here, and it should make some nice movement to the upside. I will chart this like this. Look. Okay. So we will see 82.15 is the level where we can hope for some scalp trades. Okay. We had previous buyers. Now, because the level is broken, there are some fresh sellers around the region. Okay. So that is my presumption for a scalp trade. Euro Swissy. What can I say about Euro Swissy that you already don't know? I am long, and I'm keeping this long. I know I'm carrying it each day, hoping for some reaction from Swiss National Bank. Definitely 120.00 is protected. This is very low risk trade. I have my position around 1.2010. Stop loss is 1.9095. Target is 2040. Target is 2090. But guys, beware, because margin requirements for trading Swissy, Euro Swissy, are definitely, margin is much, like I said, lower for trading Euro Swissy, because if you open Euro Swissy trade, you will definitely need a bigger margin for that, okay? Swaps are negative, so swap is also, you need to pay attention. Swap is negative. It's not too much, but it's definitely negative when you carry it over from night to night. Yeah, this is now Jörg is saying national bank gambling too much. This currency is less interesting. Yeah, but you know, the policy of Swiss National Bank is to defend 1.2000 by all means. So at least I expect one more push to the upside before maybe the floor is broken. But I am not sure that someone is daring to hit and kill the floor because you know, Swiss National Bank is very affirmative and very strict and rigorous when about their defending of Euro Swissy floor. So guys, please, I know if you want to trade this pair, have the margin requirement. It's a little bit high, but you can at least make some money. It's very close to the floor. Okay, we will see. EuroCAD, it's in downtrend. EuroCAD is in downtrend, and definitely, yeah, this was when now I need to rechart this. This already happened, and definitely, yeah, this is now interesting situation about EuroCAD. Let me see. Yeah, so about EuroCAD, guys, I'm pulling off this now because when I was doing the analysis, the price went here. Now it's up to you. Now listen to this. Price is now it's 41.20. It's only 30 pips to stop loss. So you can try to trade it, but while I was doing the analysis, basically it was trying to go down from this region, and because of that, the momentum now is lost, and you can see where the price went. So I'm pulling off this now. I won't be trading EuroCAD. I still say it might go down. So if you're selling, do it with a low risk trade. Okay, but this is optional. This is optional. Okay, 30 pips stop loss. You can make maybe a scalp trade here and there, but guys, okay, it's up to you. I wouldn't be trading it now because euro dollar can go up, so you can maybe scalp. It's optional. This is the trade what I was waiting, but unfortunately the price dropped more. But still, if it comes to 190.30, I would be selling because this is the target, 170.70. This is the target for dollar yen. And I think that after NFP, well, it was good NFP, but I think it was priced in. So we can see even more to the downside, a little bit more of correction for this pair. But definitely this is the level to go. And unfortunately, look at this. It happened at 2 o'clock. And my analysis, this is the time when I was making this recap. I hope that this will reject here to give us another sell. But definitely pay attention to this target, 170.70. Maybe if the price gets back to the region, then we can sell it, but it needs to happen soon. Okay? So guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I will roll the slides again. Kalian is saying EuroCAD 42.18 short, maybe, but at the moment, look, this is inverted head and shoulders, guys. So as I said, EuroCAD, I don't recommend doing this. I cannot go I cannot go contra to my analysis, but today this was basically chance to go down. But now we can see that EuroCAD went up, so very optional trade. This is clear. This is very clear. Inverted head and shoulders, and I am against this trade. So I am against this trade. I have now I have, of course, hopes for euro dollar, cable, and definitely Aussie if it comes again. But you can see that Aussie trade is a carryover trade from today's analysis. And Euro Swissy, of course, hope that we will get some push from Swiss National Bank. Okay? And dollar yen, yeah, I will show Goran New Zealand dollar. And dollar yen, this is the ultimate target for this move of dollar yen. So if we don't get an entry, try to play dollar yen in the direction of this level, okay? But this is what I was really hoping for, okay? Yeah, daily analysis page, definitely. This is my daily analysis page. And this is how you go. Okay, you use this. And this is where you can read my daily analysis on Admiral Markets. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is it. Send to. Okay. You can see URL. Okay. So this is daily analysis. So the things have changed a little bit for dollar yen, and this should be the target now. And now let's see New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar. Goran asked for New Zealand dollar. A New Zealand dollar for me now, it's a selling time for New Zealand dollar. And quick analysis we can do. We have top. We have double bottom, so we need a little bit of retracement. So this is the first retracement we might have. We have a confluence here. I don't see any inner trend line, so yeah, this is one of the reasons I didn't do New Zealand dollar today, because I don't see any inner trend lines. But definitely we can see that the important level has been broken. And this is the first confluence here. The first confluence is at this spot, 77.88, 77.90. But I think that New Zealand dollar will go down. Will go down because when we open New Zealand yen also, look at this. A big drop. Now New Zealand dollar does not suffer from that huge drop. But still, look at this level. This was important level, and this was 50% of Fibonacci in this spot here. And what happened is basically the level was, let me see if there was a retest of the level. So yeah, it didn't make a full retest, but it retested this zone. Look at this. This zone was retested, 77.90. So this is the spot where you can at least try for a scalp trade. I don't do wolf waves, Nick. I'm not into wave trading. I am purely and strictly price action trader. So I don't do wolf waves, tree drives, and such things. This is now obviously due to copyright reasons. I cannot present a full template Camarilla MACD, which I created and I do for analysis. That is why I use shorted version of Camarilla MACD, only showing trend lines, chart patterns, Fibonacci's, and confluence points. So if you ask me about wolf waves, I'm not into wolf waves. And I'm not into Elliott waves also. I am a pure price action trader, and I am trading the price. I trade always what I see. Camarilla MACD is, if you are interested in Camarilla MACD, please send me an email and I will explain you about it. Okay? So I will be explaining about it. So please, we cannot talk about it now, only you can send me a private message. So definitely, you're welcome, Jonat. Definitely this could be a level to go short, but the thing which bothers me, I don't see any inner trend line. So I would like to at least have, on 4 hours, you can see this is not enough. This is inner trend line, but it's too much to the upside. So there is not confluence here. The only confluence here is here. Okay. Now maybe we can use this as an inner trend line here, but you can see no, it's not valid. It's not valid because basically it doesn't give us a confluence. There is no confluence here. So the only confluence is this one. Check if that is a Camarilla level, 38.2 here. If this is Camarilla level, then we have 38.2. We have previous historical sellers here, historical sellers at this spot. Then we have a retest point on 1 hour chart, and definitely there is a scope for more down for New Zealand dollar. Okay. Fibonacci video lectures. Yes, Mohammed, I have Fibonacci video lectures. You can find it on Admiral Markets website. Those are free, so feel free to use that and educate yourself. Try to search on Admiral Markets website. So New Zealand dollar, I would try to wait for this spot, and then at least we can make a swing scalp or scalp trade here. But pay attention to this spot here. Okay? And it was definitely previous. There were previous buyers, so pay attention to this. These are all buyers, and now we expect fresh sellers to this region. Because when support is broken, it becomes a resistance. This support was broken, now this is resistance, where previous buyers were, now we have fresh sellers, right? So always pay attention to historical price action. And that is one of the reasons I don't do Elliott waves or wolf waves, because for me it's enough to spot historical buyers and sellers with other price action tools, such as Camarilla levels, chart patterns, MACD, and Fibonacci, of course. Trend lines are big necessity. We need those trend lines. Okay? So this is New Zealand dollar. Okay, guys, if you want any other analysis or a quick look at the chart, feel free now to ask me. I would gladly show you. So if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask me. I don't see any questions, so I assume that everything is clear, right, guys? Everything is clear. Kalyan, pound, yen, sell. Let me see, pound, yen. Pound, yen, sell. Yeah, it's in a sell mode. Triple top here. Triple top. We have inner trend line here. Inner trend line. We have Normal trend line. Is there a confluence? Yeah, somewhere here. Let me check something. Yeah, exactly at this spot. So this is the zone. This is the zone to watch for. But okay, you have a first zone. This is the first zone. Okay, Kalian, this is your first zone to watch for. So your first zone would be 179.90 to 180. This is the first zone, because you can see also this trend line, previous buyers, probably fresh sellers are here. Also, the second zone would be definitely this spot here, 180.30 to 40. Okay, this is strong resistance here, and it might happen that the price would be rejected on a deeper retracement. But this is the first zone, this is your second zone. Look at this wick here. This is important wick. Okay, and this is the first zone, 189.90 to 180. Okay, Jörg is saying, thanks, I got few nice ideas. Go ahead, Jörg. So Kalian, you're pretty close, 180.10. Well, you know, 180, 100.10, it's only 10 pips difference, but this is the spot where you should try to look for a sell. Okay? Do you think that ECB in January move quantitative easing? What is my personal opinion? Maybe contrary to many opinions, I'm not sure that ECB will move on quantitative easing in the January, because if inflation is slowing down, there is no, it's a tricky question. You need to know also that Germany is against quantitative easing measures, and low euro is good for Germany. It's good for exporters, because the Germany is the biggest exporter in European Union. Because of that, I'm not sure that ECB will go on full-blown quantitative easing in January. Let me pause the screen, and I will show you. I think I made an answer to a question about quantitative easing, and you can always read through this thread of mine. You can let's see if I can see. I did some explanation on this. Okay, but I'm not sure that. Okay, let's see another page. Yeah, this is the explanation, guys. What I did after FOMC, and this was the trade which gave us 50 pips. If you remember this trade, January 7th, it was long on euro dollar 18.00. So this is, I will read. My opinion is that possible quantitative easing measures and possible Greek exit or Grexit are strongly priced in. So less than expected hawkish statement on FOMC will give some relief to euro currency, and that happened, but it gave only 60 pips. Now the important thing is, we must not forget that strong depreciation of euro currency pair is actually good for exporters. As I told you, Germany, it's good for Germany. So what can happen is the decision on QE will be postponed. Okay? So maybe, guys, maybe it's all priced in already. So we need to be very carefully. I'm not sure that the exact date will be announced now. Okay? Okay, Jörg, it's 1.154 145 in Beijing. Okay, set an alarm, definitely. You're welcome, Goran. So, guys, I think everything is clear now. Pay attention to my Twitter updates. Pay attention to my analysis on Admiral Markets blog, Forex Factory, and Forex Street. I hope that some of these levels will be hit and we can make money together, as always. Georg is saying, great, thanks. Please continue in this way. Yes, I hope. Jörg, I hope. Could you roll through the slides one last time? Definitely. Definitely. Ravi, so euro dollar. GBP dollar. Aussie. Euro Swissy. Dollar yen. And that's all. Okay? Euro CAD, I told you 41.20. This was the slide 41.20. If you wanted to trade now, it's 13 pips in a profit. But guys, if you are in Euro CAD trade, I suggest that you close your trade now. Okay? So Euro CAD, it was 41.20 sell. Now the price is 41.10. Please, guys, if you are in the profit, close your trade. Okay? Or protect yourself, whatever. Thank you for listening to me. I wish you great week and good trading. And we will have some good webinars kicking in. All of you who want gold analysis, I'm currently in gold charting, so I might start also occasionally to give you some gold trades. Okay? Occasionally. Okay? Goran is saying, once more thanks for more than good and enough analysis. It helps me a lot. I'm very happy, Goran, that those analyses are helping you a lot. Law, great help, thanks. Nick, thanks, good. Great, guys, great. I'm very happy when I see such comments. I'm really happy. So, let's see what will happen. As always, I'm here with you on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and each Monday free pips, each day free analysis. Thanks to, of course, Admiral Markets. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for asking questions. I love when you ask me questions. And I encourage you to ask me questions. Everything which is not clear, which you don't understand, please go ahead and ask me. And I will be with you. Thank you and trade safe.